All right, welcome to a vintage draft here where I am going to be forcing green. Yep, you heard it. I haven't drafted green in a bit, and I think it's time. It's time that I show the color some love. So probably just first pick Misty. I actually think first picking Misty here is just reasonable regardless. There's Balance, Deep Cavern Bat, Nadu, and Misty, and I think Misty's a pretty reasonable pick among those either way. And then here, okay, so I have a Misty Rainforest. I can pair that with a Deluge, a Chain of Smog, a Leovold, a Green Sun Zenith, Hallowed Fountain, Arwen. I wouldn't have minded like a card that pointed me towards like red-green. There's also Sacred Foundry, which might seem crazy, but I think if red-green-white Naya I think is pretty good, and this is a pretty good start to it, or Domain. You know what? I'm going to take Sacred Foundry here. See, I'm going to try something. Let's see if I can get something going. Ooh, and see, look, this pack, it's got Comet and Verdant and Othari. I think I just take Comet. I just took the Sacred Foundry. We're lined up for it. That's the kind of threat you want. Verdant would be nice too. It would be a nice start to Domain, but Comet is quite strong. So if we can get some Mana Dorks accelerated into it, kind of be like red-green beats base, splashing a couple white cards perhaps, or white-green splashing a couple red cards. Either one of those sounds pretty good. Look, and now Mother of Runes, boom. Mother of Runes, I think, will work very well in this sort of deck. There's also a City of Brass here, but I think Mother of Runes is going to be a pretty nice addition. All right, and you might notice a couple cards that aren't normally in the cube. We're using Jesse's cube, the Slacks cube, Power Slacks, and it's a pretty powerful cube, similar to the Power Mac, but slightly few card changes. Kind of want to take Scrubland here. There's also Territorial Kavu. And I am kind of heading towards Domain, but Scrubland might actually help Domain more. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. It might wheel, might not wheel, but I'd rather just take the duel first. And then, ooh. Tracker, Endurance, Titania, Bloodbraid Challenger, Flame Slash, Galvanic Discharge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There'll be 2 cards left when this comes back to me. And I think those will be maybe Cabal Ritual and one of these green cards. I'm debating whether I take Galvanic Discharge here or one of the expensive green cards. I guess I'll just take the Galvanic Discharge here. Operation Force Green is going swimmingly. Hey, look, I'm not playing blue. That's actually part of it too, right? Ooh, here's a great green card. Once Upon a Time is excellent. And I'm going to take that over Outland Liberator and Badlands. Also not really in the market for Torsten or Nature's Lore, but I love an Uat. And an Orcish Lumberjack, yes. See, this is the kind of thing I wanted to go towards, and Orcish Lumberjack is awesome. Turn 1 Lumberjack, turn 2 Comet. I mean, that's what we're looking for. And then here, probably just take a Braid. I don't think I want Chromatic Star or Exploration. Underground Mortuary is not a 0, but I'd rather just take a Braid here. Okay. So, pretty good start, I would say. When here, there's Leovold and Arwen. I do like a Leovold. Arwen also good. Oh, Screaming Nemesis. I should just take that. That is a card I want to Lumberjack out. I can also target it with Galvanic Discharge for massive damage. And here, ooh, Deathrite, Utopia Sprawl, Heritage Reclamation Robber. These are all potential options. I kind of like Deathrite in this sort of deck. I feel like I'll be able to get to enough mana. Oh, City of Traders, Abrupt Decay, Elspeth, Nissa. These are all legit. Kind of want Nissa because Nissa with the Lumberjack is pretty good times. I'll take the Firebolt. And let's see, did I get a green card back? Not really. I'll take Carnosaur, though. Oh, Nature's Lore is not a 0 either. Okay, so not a bad start. Got a couple removal spells, a couple 1-drops, a couple expensive cards, a couple lands. Kind of actually what you'd be looking for. Could use more lands, of course. And this is a pretty good deck for like a Mox or something. Not so much. I will take Stomping Ground, though. I'll just first pick a Stomping Ground. Why not? I mean, it's the land I want. It turns Misty on. Good with Nature's Lore. If Wrenn and 6 or Earl comes back, it's good for mana for those, or Goldspan or whatever. All right. Kind of a weak pack, but Stomping Ground, I think, is actually a pretty good card for the deck. This pack has Birds and Flage and Underworld Breach and 6, Dak, all these things. I'm going to take Flage. I think, oh, well, Birds is really good here, though. I have a lot of expensive cards, and Flage, Spellbinder, Loot, yeah, all these cards, that if they come back around, I'd rather just have a Birds to go with them. This pack has a Tameo and an Ugin, geez. There's a Breeding Pool here, which it doesn't do anything yet. There's Hero of Bladehold. There's Avacyn's Pilgrim, which is the card that's probably best for me. Then I pass these two cards, plus like, I guess a Grief, a Grist, all these things. Yeah, all right, that's fine. Take me an Avacyn's Pilgrim. Oh, I do love a Hex Drinker, but Emerald Captain's also quite strong. I think I want Captain because it's a really good card to like Lumberjack into play. Over Metamorphosis Fanatic, Hex Drinker, Ballista, Tursa. I mean, there's a bunch of good red cards in that pack too. And here, oh, Collector Oof. I didn't get the Green Suns back in pack 1. That's a shame. I was all set to take Generous Ent. It's another red-green land. Collector Oof. All right. Oh, this is one of the new cards we're trying in here. All right. We'll see if this is any good. Oh, Ignoble's great here. Passing Oath, Wheel, No More Lies, Manifold Key. Ignoble, get in there. Okay. I figure I've got no artifacts or mocks in my deck, so having the oof to get them could be good. Oh, this pack's nice for me too. There's a Court of Garenbrig, a Gaia's Cradle, Lelia, and Overwhelming Surge. Good girl, Julie. Hi. Dog is over here chilling. I think I'd probably take Lelia here. This deck could use another threat. Doesn't really need the mana from Cradle, and I don't want more removal spells. Court of Garenbrig is okay, but I think Lelia is probably better. All right, so Nadu and Titania are both gone. So I'm not taking Sylvan Safekeeper. I'll take Force of Vigor. That's more of a sideboard card. Oof is a little bit more main deckable, I feel like, because it has a bigger effect when it's good, and it's also a creature. It can randomly just attack and block. So it actually has a little bit more utility, I feel like. Okay, Ren and 6 came back. Oh, so did Overwhelmed Oddity. I only have one fetch, and I don't have any Strip or Wasteland, so I guess I'll just take Oddity. I think that card's pretty good. 6 came back, and so did Loot. This feels like more of a loot situation to me. That's also a nice one to Lumberjack into play. All right. And I think I can splash colors if I need to. Grist and Terra Sunder, huh? I'd rather just take Terra Sunder. I think that one I could also side in. I've got a Scrubland to provide a little bit of black mana, but even if you take that out, oh wow. Ballista and Glorybringer here, and Bonehorde Dracosaur. I'll take the Glorybringer. Passing a Ballista is a little unfortunate, but I think that's fine. Spire Bluff, who knows? If I end up playing this loot, I can splash it. I'm basically just red-green with Comet and Mother of Runes, and honestly, the Mother of Runes I could just get out of here for the time being. I'll still splash the Comet. I think Kitten's easier to use than Oath. They're both not the easiest card to use, but Kitten is a little bit easier. Oh, last pick, Court of Garenbrig. Nice. I will definitely be playing that card. Ooh, and there's a Mox Sapphire. Okay. Passing Parallax Wave Caracas. Some duels. I mean, this is a pretty good pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that are definitely going. So, pretty good chance I get Ketria, Triumph, or Chariot back. After I slam a Mox and a Scalding Tarn. Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. Scalding Tarn is all of my colors. Over Mana Leak and Reprieve. That's fine. I'll pass on some counters. It's all right. And here, ooh, it's a powerful pack. Memory Lapse, Time Twister, Echo, Frantic Search. There's that Wasteland, Copperline Gorge, and a Mox Diamond, which I think I'm going to take Mox Diamond. Just casting one of these threats on turn 2 or 3 is just exactly what this deck wants to do. I might get that Copperline Gorge back. That'd be nice if I did. Here's Natural, Order, and Worldly Tutor and Greaves, but I didn't take that Nadu. Probably just take Savannah. There's Llanowar Elves. I mean, I'm doing pretty good on playables. If I take Savannah here, I'll just have all the duels, which is pretty nice. And, oh, Misty currently doesn't even get white. So, yeah, easy Savannah. And I'll probably get a green card back. One of the advantages of drafting green. Here is a Lotus Petal. There's also a Generous Plunder, and I think I'd rather just be plundering. Always be plundering. Collector Oof, I might not main deck now that I've picked up 2 Moxes and a Plunderer. All right. And, oh, Ragavan and Springheart and Tuku and a Johnny. Ooh, I guess I just take Ragavan here. I even got some removal spells to back it up. Sure. Rabblemaster might come back. I mean, this deck is actually looking really nice. Maybe I'm onto something with this green plan. And here, oh, there's Aragorn, but I'm going to take Bristly Bill. I even have 2 fetches, so it makes that even makes it a little better. And it's just a good aggressive 2-drop, which I think is better than Goyf. Leyline Binding, Get Lost, Portable Hole. These are all nice, but I think I'm just not going to go too wrong taking more threats here. And I've got a couple removal spells. Carnosaur and Glorybringer also definitely count there. So right now this is 17 land plus the 2 Moxes. So I'm looking for like another playable or 2. But I also have like Firebolt, Force of Vigor. I could just play these cards if I needed to. And here, there's a bunch of combo pieces that I don't really care about. An Ephemerate, which I'm not going to play. I think I'll take Lush Portico. Having a Surveil Land isn't bad. I'm not going to play Fast One. Fast One and Crucible. I mean, I could take Burst Lightning, actually. I literally just have the one white card. I'm going to take the Portico. I think having a Surveil Land is really nice. Oh, Boseiju is awesome. Chariot is good, but I kind of like just having Boseiju, and I've got enough kind of expensive threats, so I'm not too worried. Oh, I would be interested in playing Mishra's Bauble, maybe. What does Bauble do for me? Bauble, I've got a couple fetch lands it combines with. It's the best card, so I should just take it, but all right, I'll take Copperline Gorge and pass 4 combo cards. Let's go nuts, I guess. And then here, this cube might be a little over on the anti-artifact cards. I have Collector Oof, Pick Your Poison, Force of Vigor, Terra Sunder, a Braid. I guess I will take it because I'm not playing the other cards, and there are matchups where I would side it in. Okay, so I still kind of want... I think I might just play... Oh, I'll hate the iteration. I think I might just play the Mother of Runes. I mean, mana actually does support it okay. Oh, wow, there's another Surveil Land. And a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Oh, I have this Bauble. I'm kind of interested in getting Dragon's Rage Channeler in there. I could get Tarmogoyf in there, because maybe I just cut the Mother of Runes. This is now 15 lands? We'll see, we'll see. All right. This is Forcing Green is what this deck is. So this is currently 15 lands plus a Mox is 16, but with a Mox Diamond. But I actually don't mind that with Once Upon a Time. And I kind of like getting Dragon's Rage Channeler and Bauble in. Yeah, this deck's actually pretty nice. The only good cards I'm not playing right now are like Mother of Runes. Oh, I should probably play Jesse's, of course, on Tinker, Artifacts, whatever. So I should probably play like one of these cards. And right now I'm playing on a Braid. I could cut Nissa. I think Nissa's okay, but I don't think it's as good as some of the other early plays or reasonable plays. And I could either play Terra Sunder or I could just play the Oof. I have 3 artifacts. I could play Force of Vigor. Okay, after looking more and knowing that Jesse's on Tinker, I'm probably going to cut the Nature's Lore because I have Lumberjack, Pilgrim, Birds, Ignoble, Deathrite. I have all these 1-drops and a bunch of 3s and 4s. Nature's Lore is good with 4s and 5s, not as good with 3s. And then I'll put in probably a Pick Your Poison and a Terra Sunder. And then that means I should play the Scrubland, which I can't actually fetch, funnily enough. But, well, maybe I'll play the Scrubland. I guess the question is, do I need a basic Plains? I don't have any initiative creatures, no. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white sources plus Mox Diamond. Yeah, that's enough for Comet. I think that's fine. And I might side in Mother of Runes if I play against like another creature deck, for example. I'm going to go Tempest Lands or maybe Invasion Lands. Or I could just do like Retro Lands or Snow Lands. It's very interesting. Which lands do you play? It's always a tough decision. There's so many cool looking lands. I think I'll maybe go with Invasion Lands. I don't need... Actually, I don't like the Invasion Mountains all that much. I'll go with Tempest. All right, so probably 2 mountains is good. And then 4 forests. Let's say 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 green plus Mox is not bad. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red plus Mox. So maybe I don't play this Scrubland. I play Mountain. I could still just play Terra Sunder as Disenchant that I can use Ignoble or Deathrite or Birds or Mox Diamond to kick. I have 4 different sources. Oh, Plunder Treasures and Ragavan Treasures. All right, that's probably enough then. All right, let's get in there. This deck looks nice. All right, time for round 1. Let's see how the big green machine does. Oh, well, this hand looks pretty awesome. I think I'm just going to go turn 1 Generous Plunder, turn 2 Court of Garenbrig. Copperline Gorge, Mox. Discard Forest, play Generous Plunderer, and then I'm going to make a treasure on upkeep and then play Court of Garenbrig on 2. So this gives me the Monarch, And then on my upkeep, I get 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature. And if I am the Monarch, then I even get to double the number of counters. Drawing a land is actually still fine because I can go Court of Garenbrig into Deathrite Shaman here. And now I'm probably not going to be using Plunder anymore. If I knew I was drawing a land, I wouldn't have plundered. Just because the extra damage is worth less to me than giving them a treasure. But I needed to be able to cast Court of Garenbrig, of course. Hopefully they play a creature I can Galvanic Discharge here. I'd be okay with that. Hopefully this isn't Collective Brutality. Oh, Dothy Voidwalker? Oh, okay, that's not even... I guess it takes back the Monarch is kind of the idea. Distribute counters, so... I think this doubles on each creature you control. Jeez, I think I still put both on the Generous Plunder here, but I don't make a token. Oh my god, into Bristly Bill? This deck is nice. Let's put the counter on Plunder because I'm just going to leave Deathrite up here and attack for 8 here. And it's Galvanic Discharge. Let's actually sack Scalding Tarn. I don't care if it gets exiled. I'm going to get Stomping Ground or Sacred Foundry. I guess Sacred Foundry. Pay 2 life. Put a counter on Bristly Bill. Might as well distribute the counters a little bit. And then nug that thing. Draw a card end of turn. I've got Deathrite up so I can't get like reanimated. Bristly Bill's going to be lethal even if the Generous Plunder gets dealt with. Court of Garenbrig when you're on the front foot definitely does some good stuff. I mean, maybe Joker could have a sweeper here. Have to be something pretty good. Barrowglyph, would that do it? No, Barrowglyph certainly wouldn't do it against Generous Plunder. Basically, you need something that's good enough to kill, yeah, multiple things. Okay, here I do think I'll take Terra Sunder out for Firebolt for the time being. I'll keep Pick Your Poison in, I think. I could also put in Mother of Runes. Maybe I'll do that. Mother of Runes is I think, quite good against this kind of deck. Not that I know that much about the deck. I've only seen a couple cards. I literally think just saw Dothy Voidwalker, but it looks like a red-black deck, and in general, Mother of Runes is pretty good there. And here, all right, I mean, this is a fine hand. It is a little unfortunate that I have to use my fetch land to cast my turn 1 Mana Dork, because then fetch land Bristly Bill is pretty nice, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's get Stomping Ground, pay 2 life, just play birds, I think. All right. Turn 1 Imperial Seal into turn 2 Bowmasters, turn 2 Collective Brutality. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, it discarded a land, though? It didn't discard a big creature? Okay, I'm a lot less scared. Oh. So let's go... Oh, I can't do it the way I really... I wanted to play Bristly Bill, then play a land, but that doesn't really work, so I think what I'm going to do is go... Land, Generous Plunder, play the Mox, discard Portico, and play Hierarch. Just get some more idiots on the board. And I'm still a little scared of whatever got Imperial Sealed for, because it wasn't Collective Brutality, not if there's no creature. I definitely am not using this. I don't need the mana, so let's go Bristly Bill. I'll put the counter on the Plunder. If Joker has a removal spell, so be it. And take 4. All right, let's play Avacyn's Pilgrim. I'm not playing around a sweeper at this point. Oh, I see. Okay, there we go. All right, well, Mother of Runes back out, Terra Sunder back in. Same with Collector Oof. Pick Your Poison I don't like. And same with Force of Vigor. I'm just going to bring in all the artifact stuff. Take out Firebolt, I think. Abrade's still good. This is still 1 card over. I could take out Trumpeting Carnosaur. It doesn't seem like the best against that stuff. All right. I have a lot of answers to Time Vault in, and I think that combo is so strong, especially with tutors, that I should definitely play all of them. All right, time for game 3. Well, now that I know about that, changes things a bit. I guess I keep this hand. It's kind of an odd hand. Double Mox means if I draw any creature that costs 4 mana, then I have it on turn 2. or 3 mana, of course. And I guess if I draw one more land, I have a turn 3 Glorybringer, plus Force of Vigor I think is good in this matchup. So I think this is a keeper, but obviously there's some ways this can go wrong. Okay, Gorge. I'm just going to play the Mox and pass the turn here. All right. Come on, Embroiled Captain. Lelia. That's the sort of thing I'm looking for. Okay, Concealing Curtains isn't bad because I can Glorybringer that on 3 at least. Well, if I draw a land, come on. It's going to be land or spell is good here, or like land or threat, but drawing a Braid is just pretty rough. Like that's one of the few cards that doesn't do anything. Well, all right, I guess I get to Braid the Robber of the Rich here. Okay, land is fine there because I can go Mox, discard, Glorybringer, attack and exert. Okay. Well, looks like Joker probably splashing white for like Enlightened Tutor is my guess. As is mostly black-red. Okay, I hope this is for Time Vault stuff and doesn't have a discard spell first, because I have Force of Vigor here as my last card. What's my best draw here? Probably still Lelia, to be honest. But I guess if Joker Imperial Seals, then plays land, go, has set up for Vault Key on 4 mana next turn, it's kind of rough if I can even tap out, which is unfortunate. It doesn't have a discard spell, at least. Draw, all right, land, go. And you're going to go for it here? Okay. Theater, Mill Land. What is this? Oh, Deluge? All right. Lelia. Oh, Scalding Tarn. And this doesn't get my Lush Portico, unfortunately. Athari. I'm just going to lose to Athari. This is awkward. All right. Draw. Yeah, I'm dead. Got Vault Keyed one game, and then this game I kept a hand with Glorybringer, and I guess I drew a Braid and the rest were lands. All right. I don't think I have any outs here now. Well then, I guess that's that. All right. Our first foray into green didn't go so well, round 1, but you know what? Time for round 2. Playing against Esper, kind of mid-range deck. This hand doesn't really work, unfortunately. I don't have red mana. I don't have a... If I had a fetch land, it would be fine, but this is a lot better. All right, so I'm going to definitely play turn 2 Court of Garenbrig. The question is, which of these red cards am I putting back? And I think it's Dragon's Rage Channeler. Well, hold on. Maybe it's Carnosaur. Yeah, that actually sounds better, because I already have a Braid as a removal spell, and DRC is a good place to put the counters from Court of Garenbrig, so I think I'll run that. Obviously, I don't have red mana yet, but I'm happy to go turn 1 Pilgrim, playing against Esper, like I said, and they also mulligan to 6. So no turn 1 removal spell or duress, no oust, please. All right, no oust. Let's play Court of Garenbrig, and... do I want to play Mishra's Bauble? Yeah, I think the Surveil off of Dragon's Rage, like a theoretical future Surveil, is not worth as much as another chance to hit a mountain here, which is good because I didn't draw red. There, I drew a red card. Deep Cavern Bat. All right. Top card's a Dark Slicks. All right, well, I just need to find a red source so I can abrade that Deep Cavern. Oh, well, nope, it's going to take the abrade. So I guess that's not going to work. I'm going to lose the Monarch unless I draw something here. I'm going to draw at least one more card off the Monarch, which is nice. Then here I got a little punished for putting back Carnosaur over Dragon's Rage Channeler. I figured I could kill their first thing, but the Bat is kind of does it all. Gives them a flying threat, and it takes my removal spell. Put counters on this. I mean, this is still going to be pretty big. I also don't even have red mana yet, though I get 2 draws at it. Okay, another red card. Another red card. Cool. I'll hit for 5, I guess. Pass the turn. Draw my card off the Monarch. Tear asunder. Well, could do something at some point here. I mean, if they don't have a removal spell for the Pilgrim, it will be an 8/8 next turn or a 7/7 next turn. But okay, Johnny is a pretty good way to block it, huh? Okay, lose the Monarch, draw, put counters on and then draw here. That would have been so sick. Oh man. Last turn I would have been able to kill the Deep Cavern Bat. Now I can attack. It flips a Johnny. Nah, it doesn't seem like it does much, so I'll cast this. Eat the Deep Cavern Bat, get back my Abrade, pass the turn. But I don't have the Monarch, so it's going to be a tough one. Drawing red mana at some point. Maybe I get back into this, but it's getting pretty dicey. Like we're like a turn away. Like if my top card is a red source, I think I might have a shot. If it's not, and not like a good, green or white card I can play. I guess green card. I don't really have any white cards. Then I think I'm pretty much toast. I mean, I might be dead already. Like I have to get the Monarch back. There's just way too many creatures. I can't really kill them all here. Into Sage of the Skies. Jeez. All right. I guess I get to tear asunder the Baleful Strix, so there is that. Okay. And I get to attack with Pilgrim. If I draw red, I can Abrade the Ajani, I guess. I don't think that's going to get me out of this, but I guess I have a 9/9 Pilgrim. It's pretty big. To cast once upon a time. All right. Well, let's try that again, shall we? So pick your poison. I think Firebolt's pretty good in this matchup. Pick your poison, killing a flyer is all right. We'll take out Tear Asunder. I don't think... Do I want Mother of Runes? Yeah, I kind of like things the way they are. All right. Game 2 on the play. Okay, this hand is great. Turn 1 Lumberjack, turn 2 Lelia. I could even play Lelia. I guess I'm not going to sack a land to play Lelia because I just have the Mox, and either way I can't Lumberjack and put Lelia out before playing a land, so it doesn't really make too much sense to do any of that. So, and I think I'll play the Mox. It's fine. Okay. This way, if Literal Duress gets cast, I lose Pick Your Poison and not that. All right, land. Oh, I could Glorybringer this turn. Obviously, I'd rather just Lelia. And I don't think I attack with Lumberjack because there's a chance I hit a 3-mana card that I'd want to play off sacking a land. I don't want to play Dragon's Rage Chandler bad enough to sack a land, but there are some cards I would consider. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic. All right, getting a Cauldron complete. I'm just going to Glorybringer here. All right. When this deck's draws are good, they are good. I will say that. So let's go land. Sack this red. Wait, 6. Hold on. 5. Glorybringer. Attack and exert. I mean, I even have Pick Your Poison for the Cauldron, but I think this works out pretty nicely. And then I get to play this Tarn too. Why not? All right. I mean, Mordekaiser Lumberjack is the kind of card that leads to some pretty lopsided games. Let's see what they've got. Lingering Souls. I don't think that's going to get them out of it, but, they can try. So now, I don't think I'm going to Pick Your Poison to kill one of them, though. Oh, actually, maybe I will. Firebolt, Lingering Souls. Pick Your Poison. Each one sacks a creature with flying. I mean, it's a little janky, but that's all right. And then I'll hit with Lelia and see what I hit. Mountain. All right. Yeah, I'll play it. I think that's fine. I could play Lush Portico. Feels like playing Mountain is reasonable, though. I kept Lumberjack back in case I hit a spell. They're going to need, like, a Wrath or something. Flashback Souls seems like it's not going to do it. Generous Plunder is not terrible either. Let's attack. Exert. And then this is lethal now. I assume you don't have a removal spell. Maybe you're just looking at another card from Lelia. Oh, Cathar Commando as a blocker. Sure. It's a chump. All right, they got Fighting Spirit. That they do. And let's go Misty into Generous Plunder. And now with Generous Plunder and Lelia and Firebolt, I think I will get this one. Okay. Going to game 3 here. All right. Ready to roll. Let's do the thing. Is there any chance I wanted to splash loot? I had Mox, Tarn, Misty, but then I have to put an island in my deck. Yeah, I don't really love it. Okay, on the draw. Oh, this is a nice one. I have Once Upon a Time to try to find a forest, and I can play turn 1 Ragavan or Lumberjack. Or if I find a forest, just turn 1 Ignoble. They don't have a 1-drop, and I have an Abrade on 2. Okay. So let's go. What? Okay, Misty Rainforest I think is going to be way better because I have Deathrite. And I think I just get... Do I get Savannah? Stomping Ground? Basic Forest? I feel like I should get Stomping Ground. I'm going to play the Ignoble on 1, and then I can either dash Ragavan on turn 2, or just play a bunch of things. I feel like they're probably going to play like a blocker of some kind. Okay, Baleful Strix. I'll kill that, but I don't have to kill it turn 2. I can wait till later turn. Actually, I should just play the Bauble. I didn't really have a strong reason to not play it. Oh, Snuff Out's pretty good. Let's go Bauble. Bauble you. Soul Ring's the top card. Okay. I think I go Orcish Lumberjack Ragavan, and then set up next turn Glorybringer, the Baleful Strix, plus hit with Ragavan. I mean, hopefully we'll see if they play another blocker. I also have a Braid for Soul Ring, potentially. Yeah, there's Soul Ring. Hopefully I don't have anything too big to play with it. Elite Spellbinder. Oh, that's pretty annoying. Okay. Firebolt would be a pretty good draw. Comet would be a pretty good draw. I mean, the Glorybringer is going to get Spellbound here. I guess next turn I can go like Deathrite Shaman, Abrade your Soul Ring, and then the turn after that, Glorybringer. Something along those lines could be pretty reasonable. I assume they've still got a land to play, yeah. Tar Pit and no attacks. All right. I mean, I've got some good draws. That really wasn't one of them. So I'm just going to destroy target artifact. I'm just going to kill the Soul Ring. I feel like it really doesn't really make me comfortable letting them just have Soul Ring here. I could attack with Ragavan, but I don't really need to. I think I'll just wait, because if I draw a Firebolt next turn I have 8 mana. So like because of Lumberjack, if it survives, I can still cast Glorybringer next turn. And then let's hope this isn't too bad for me. Okay. Stoneforge, Mystic, getting Cauldron complete. And leaving up a counterspell, no doubt. Oh, attacking with Elite Spellbinder. Okay, that's a little bit bold. All right. And see if they have an answer to this Glorybringer. If they do, I'm probably just dead. They even had the Snuff Out for the Ignoble too. That was tough. They gonna kill the Glorybringer? They got to, right? I assume. Flood Pit's Drowner. Oh, then that makes sense why they would attack with Elite Spellbinder here. Because now they even have a Flood Pitch Drowner. Guess I attack with Ragavan. Because I'll trade it for any of those three and it's not getting any better. Ragavan's really not doing anything here. And they block with Baleful Strix. They can then Flood Pitch Drowner the Glorybringer and then put a Cauldron into play. And I don't think I have a great answer to Cauldron. Pick your poison. Sack an artifact. That will do it. Other than that, I mean, do I have anything? Because the Terror Sunder's not in the deck right now. Oh, not really. Not really. I mean, there are some Comet combinations that'll do the trick. And about to be 0-2 in a second here. Maybe the people who asked me to draft green will learn a lesson from this. Who knows? This deck looked fine too. I don't think it was a bad deck. Had just a aggressive red-green deck with a good curve. What did I lose to Vault? I got Vault keyed in game 1 and then game round 1 and then game 3 round 1. I just I'm dead here. I'll draw in case I draw Comet, I guess, but I'm really dead. And then I flooded out game 2 and then here. And you've seen these games. I had a really good hand here too. Triple 1-drop with Glorybringer and a Braid, and the combination of Snuff Out and Soul Ring just demolished me. I'm just dead here. I could have chumped with the Death Ray, but no outs. All right, time for round 3. See if we can salvage this. Playing against Jesse on blue-black with like Tinker, various combo cards. I'm getting Thought Seized. All right. This is a very reasonable hand to get Thought Seized. It's got 2 Mana Dorks, a Mox. He might just take the Once Upon a Time, honestly. And a Braid. Just all mediums here. Or just really redundant. Not necessarily medium. Yeah, he takes the Once Upon a Time. All right, time for a Lelia. Carnosaur. Yeah, let's go Stomping Ground. Birds. Mox. Discard Misty. Ignoble. All right, now I'm ready for any 4-mana play. Let's go. I don't have a card that can play Carnosaur from where it is right now, unfortunately. But I can try. This is Bone Shards, a Cycling Troll. So it gets a 2/2 out of the currency converter, even with this Braid. That's a shame. Puts the 2/2 into play. All right. Bauble. Destroy target artifact. I'm just going to blow up the converter so you can't tinker it away, hopefully. And send in for 1 in the air. Oh, yeah. Pass the turn. Don't want to draw off Bauble yet. Gonna get hit for 2. All right. He also drew a Swamp on turn 2 because he played turn 1. Or he cycled. No, he must have drawn it on turn 2 because he Thought Seized on City Brass. And animating the troll. Fair enough. Bauble you. He's being pure tutor. That's not ideal. Land. Screaming Nemesis. I guess I can play that and smash for 4 here. You can block with the troll, but then they would trade. Jesse wasn't in for that. I'm gonna hit for 7. Yeah, I'll go to 9. If I draw a land, I can slam Carnosaur. If I don't, I can play whatever I drew. Perhaps him my last card. That was unfortunate because that was a good one. And I drew the land. I mean, I guess I attack here. I don't think I'm winning if I don't. Ugh, that him was brutal. Got my Carnosaur, and I guess I'll pass with land in hand. Jesse can go to 4 here and vamp. I assume I'm dead. And I don't know what he's going to get, but he gets to attack me with the troll here. Double blue, huh? This is Oracle. Oh, he's going to Oracle Consult to win even after all that, huh? All right, fair enough. So if I had Carnosaur, I would have discovered into Bristly Bill and still lost to the Oracle Consult, huh? I actually think I've got the artifact stuff I want in main. I don't think I want Collector Oof or Force of Vigor. They don't seem very good here. All right. Let's get in there, huh? my hands have all been totally fine too. Like that hand, like, I mean, I'll keep this one too. Had a bunch of accelerants. It had I drew a 6-drop, and it had Once Upon a Time. The Once Upon a Time got thought seized, and then I drew Screaming Nemesis. My 6-drop got himmed, and then I lost the combo anyway. But my point is more that the combination of thought seize and him stopped me from really presenting a great threat. And Screaming Nemesis was okay. Jesse did mold 6 here. I mean, once this oddity gets thought seized, I won't have much left here either, but what can you do? Griefed. Pitching Gristlebrand. All right. Oddity down, I suppose. Okay. Portico. Graveyard of Braid. Definitely don't need that right now. Pilgrim. All right. I hope this Ignoble doesn't die because it's my only red source. I hope I draw Court of Garenbrig. Getting himmed here wouldn't even be that bad, honestly. My hand is really unimpressive. He knows it's 2 Forest and a Galvanic Discharge that doesn't even currently have targets. So, Animate Dead the Oddity. Okay, that's not so bad, I guess. Okay, Trumpeting Carnosaur. If I draw a red source, I can cast Carnosaur. That'd be pretty nice. Is a 3/4 Oddity better than a 3/2 or a 2/2 Grief that also gets my discharge? Who knows? Oh, Cabal Ritual? What is this, a Mind Twist? Yeah, there's no real point in even casting any of those. I guess that was better because I didn't have a card to play anyway. Okay, Deathrite Shaman, let's go. Hey, that's at least a red source. Jesse's on 2 cards, 1 card in hand. All right, I mean, this is actually kind of going okay here. I feel like Bobble. He is him, so I'll wait on that. Hit for 1, or 2 rather, and then I have Deathrite ready to go. I don't even have any instants, so drawing a card on his turn really is not what I want to be doing. I mean, he's not even really dealing that much damage now because I have Deathrite to start eating things in the graveyard. Let's see, what's he drawing? Another Swamp, I like that. All right. So he's at 13, I'm at 8. I'm going to exile Cabal Ritual, I think. I'm not that worried about taking a little bit of damage. I'm going to draw 2 cards here as well. Okay, Terra Sunder. I guess I can kill the Animate Dead. He's drawing a Swamp. I think I'm going to take 1 more hit here in case because he has Bolus's Citadel. He actually F6, so whatever. Terra Sunder, the Animate Dead, that thing goes away. I didn't really want to get too low because of like just getting randomly tendrils or something. Nug him for 2 more. Am I just going to kill him with my Mana Dorks? It does appear so. Hit for 2, you're down to 5. Next turn, Deathrite down to 3, attack down to 1, Deathrite. I have enough spells for it. Sure. Go to game 3. Let's go. Would be really nice to take this one down. Force of Vigor does destroy enchantments. It's true. Kills Animate Dead, but I think I like where I'm at. Okay, on the draw here. Really want to hand with like a low curve. Yeah, this works because I'm going to get hemmed and thought seized so much. All right, so now let's go. I guess I have to play a red land, so I'll play Copperline Gorge, Lumberjack, Mox, discard Sacred Foundry because I want to keep a forest for the Lumberjack. Generous Plunder. All right, Jesse can hem me down to no cards in hand, but I still have got this in play. A Wishclaw Talisman, huh? I don't think I'm going to use Plunder's ability. That seems like it'd be a mistake. I'd rather sack a forest. I just don't want to give the combo deck more mana to work with. Glorybringer. Attack for 7. No exert. All right. So I probably need to draw 1 piece of disruption or have him not have half the Oracle combo already. He didn't have an island. He just went swamp. All right, he has an island now. I guess there's that. Oh, okay. he going to tinker for? Yeah, you know, Bolus's Citadel might not do the trick. If he... Oh, he hit Gristlebrand? Okay. And I can put him to 1 here with the Plunderer. I think I am going to use the ability. Draw anything? Emberwild Captain. Well, guess I attack with Plunderer. He goes to 1. And I play Emberwild Captain, and then he can't attack with Gristlebrand. Emberwild Captain was a nice draw. I mean, he obviously can potentially kill it, and then attack with Gristlebrand, but Emberwild Captain could actually get me out of this here. Let's go. All right. Currency Converter. That's not going to do it. Dark Ritual. Oh, no, that could do something. Can he get all the cards out of his hand? Oh, activating Currency Converter? That doesn't seem very strong. Whew, we got there. The Emberwild Captain top deck did it. Boom, on the board. We got a match. Oh, that was so sick, too, because we were going into this round down 3-4, and now we're up 5-4. So that's a pretty big game. First team to 7 wins. At 6, you tie. And look, this wasn't a bad deck. It had 2 Moxes. It had Pilgrim, Birds, Ignoble, Deathrite, Ragavan, Lumberjack. Like 6 1-drops that accelerate you. I mean, Deathrite and Lumberjack and Ragavan have a little bit of conditions attached, but they do accelerate you. Good mana. I mean, I had 2 fetch lands that got Stomping Ground, Sacred Foundry, Lush Portico, at a Copperline Gorge. I even had the Lush Portico as a scry land. I had Sacred Foundry, Savannah. Just had it all. Like, I had all 3 of the duels, right? Red, green, red, white, and green, white. I could have even played more white cards if I got them. I had Comet that I never drew. Court of Garenbrig was good in the deck. I mean, I had a couple ways to get the Monarch, some good haste threats, a couple removal. I mean, honestly, this is exactly what you want your red-green decks to look like. It had a good amount of acceleration. It actually had a lot of acceleration. I could even see this deck maybe like 1 fewer piece of acceleration, but it had Abrade, Terra Sunder, Pick Your Poison, Galvanic Discharge, Glorybringer as interaction. Carnosaur is both threat / interaction. Basically, good mana, good acceleration, good threats, and a decent amount of removal. Not too much in any category. And we went 1-2. So, you know, take from that what you will. It's just 1 draft, who knows? And I will draft green in the future. I'm not trying. I don't have like a rule that I don't draft green. I just have been making each pick with the aim of winning the draft. And that has ended up with not a lot of force in my deck. Well, this great, you know, I would say great green deck, or at least good green deck. I even had a piece of power. Yeah, it's pretty good. Rattled off a 1-2, but there's more drafts to come. So that'll do it for today. I hope my team wins the last match or 2, but I did what I could. And by that, I mean I got to win. I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.